man upstairs, Nigel Dogood. At the moment, we've had the odd shower, but it really has been okay in terms of match 17.
Good morning, Danny. Good morning to our viewers. What it offers. Shiho, not the best of Euro CPL. You know, he's a class player. Getting back to his best. Way of getting back to his best. Karipé will have a lot of confidence from the last game he played. Pick up his personal best bowling figures in T20s. Gets a chance to open the bowling for the Knight Riders.
Turbo countdown. Time to get underway. Mr. Bathra says, yeah, let's go. Flight immediately. Carry Pierre. I've also been told that this opening partnership, they've actually got 2 half-century opening partnerships in the tournament so far. So yeah, Shea Hope, love a score here today.
Go on here, lads. Go on, boys.
A reminder, 2 changes to the Knight Riders. Louis and Bravo not playing today. Also Ali Khan, who left the field in the last match, not featuring. Akil Hussain for the first time will feature in Hero CPL 2020.
Oh, carry lovely boy.
Left arm spinner, spinning all-rounder you would say.
Lovely lads, lovely here, boys.
No deep. Squirt one around the corner here. JC, the mark, yeah, that's Shea Hope. High score of 36, the aggregate's 95, it is only 5 innings, but yeah, very, very keen here, Shea Hope, to get a score.
Oh,
see their tridents unchanged.
Let me start, boy, let me start here.
I'm surprised that Jason Holder didn't consider Joshua Bishop. Left arm spinner. Went with an unchanged team. Fabulous Tridents really had a good game. Their last one against the Jamaica Tallowers. Winning by 36 runs. Thanks mainly to Kyle Mayers. His attacking innings.
Careful of that one. A bowl. First one negotiated, 3 without loss. Fascinating to see just these first 2 or 3 overs to see how those Griffin go. Just a a lot mentioned. We've all mentioned it already, pre-show. Moisture on the surface had to be taken out. We're back to the strip we had at the start of Queen's Park over this week.
Oh, lovely lads.
Doesn't look as grippy and turning as much as it did for Mohamed Nabi yesterday.
I'm with you there, Danny Morrison. Grass off, ball sliding on, not a lot of turn on offer. With a few deliveries we've seen so far in the innings.
Catch! Boys, lovely lads.
Almost like the Chris Lynn dismissal. He was caught by Mohamed Nabi. Just that extra bit of flight, but that just holds. Yeah, it does go, so players have to adjust, have to really watch what's going on with this crowd scene. Spin on so early. Start of a match inside the power play. Talaga just adjusting the field slightly. The man to go around the corner from straight and wicket. Behind square leg. Oh, a little bit short. Munro can't get a paw on it. So it's going to race away for the first boundary here for the Tridents, courtesy of Charles.
Johnson Charles likes the ball coming onto the bat. He likes space. First couple of deliveries were a little bit slow. This one pushed through. Times it, places it behind point.
Fortune. Just a bit of flight, wasn't it? A bit off the straight. Not quite as appreciable as yesterday, so that's a good sign for the rest of the match, and then of course the evening match going forward. Just a little on.
Just release that bottom hand as well. Johnson Charles, good technique shown. Watching the ball all the way onto his bat, opening the blade. Should get another couple here, so you can sense that adjustment is being made, and he ended up with one. The both openers a little more watchful at the start. You'd expect that given what we've seen in previous matches here at the Queen's Park Oval.
Little Simmons had slipped. Munro, one just got past him in this over, but a very good fielder. It's away with a short. 10 without loss. Danny Morrison here. Good morning. How are you?
Good day, Danny. Pretty good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, we're alive and kicking.
Good.
So's Gary Pierre. And that's found a gap. Yeah, Colin will get there for us. Busy camper out there. So Colin, we're just going about the pitch. Of course, it's challenging. It looks a lot better and drier today. Talk us about your feeling in terms of, because you're out in the deep a lot, in terms of picking up the ball. How's that going?
Not the greatest, to be honest. It's just a lap cricket, I think. Especially being on the boundary. Quite a few sort of whiteboards around a little bit too, so I have battled to pick it up, especially this side of the ground during the day. It's been pretty tough.
Come on, Colin.
Put a shoulder up.
Yeah, good shoulder, paycheck, son. And then, Colin, what about at night? Under lights, again, a different challenge?
Yeah, definitely here at Queen's Park, especially if you look there by the Republic Bank stand, that light there is not really effective in that corner. So it can be dark in patches, and I think the other night, Tion's catch was unbelievable because when that went up, it was...
I'm sure over the years, Colin, you would have made that adjustment, being home to the Night Riders for a number of years.
So I just think the surfaces haven't really played a huge role in the high scoring and natural way that I play. So making those little adjustments along the way and sort of playing like a one-day innings at the start of the innings is probably the best way to go. Come on, Fuzzy. Running there, old dog.
We had you on the show a couple of years ago, I think, Colin, in terms of your stance. Quite low, and then you've adjusted things. I mean, is that ever an evolving thing in terms of your stance and how you set up at the crease?
Yeah, I got very low at one stage, and that was mainly playing 4-day cricket to try and get under the short ball because I was compulsive on it. So that was where it sort of stemmed from, and then it sort of felt pretty good from there.
Oh, it's a hero! Maximum! Johnson Charles, love you to pieces.
He's had it up. Yeah, Johnson Charles, watchful, recognizing that this surface doesn't offer a lot of turn to the spinners. Maybe a little more through as well in terms of pace. That's why he chooses to hit across the line. Does it well.
Pinching of that. Oopsie, got to get the ball, young man. Got to have good hands. And Colin Rowe has got good hands because talk us through that catch for the 500th wicket. Oh.
Yeah, I took that one, but I didn't have time to think. The high balls that I've had time to think, I'm getting in a bit of trouble with those ones. So, yeah, I think the less thinking I do, the better at the moment.
It's that old KISS theory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good to talk to you, Colin.
Cool, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers.
And there it is, the kids, deflection. Little Simmons won't get one easier at slip.
Cramp for room, Shane Hope. The replay will show that he was moving to leg, attempting to hit this one through the offside. Just too close, trying to manufacture room to get that cut shot through the offside. Luckily for Akil Hussain, it just ricochets off Seifert, the keeper, and Simmons. The easiest of catches to get rid of Hope. 4 he's gone for. It's 26 for 1.
The informed batsman for the Tridents, Kyle Ayers. Improved immensely last few years. He was at the Zooks, of course. Cricket lovers will remember. Here with the Tridents now. Just give himself a chance, settle in. We've had 4 here. It's 26 for 1 now. Shea Hope has just got out. Close to cut. The deflection of keeper Tim Seifert, an easy one. He's praying to the heavens to throw down some more sponsors' product. Endel Simmons. Yeah, it's just starting to get a little bit heavy, unfortunately. Darker clouds from behind us have come over. Very annoying. There's a lot of light blue sky and high cloud. But in between, we're going to have, it sounds like these intermittent showers that just come breezing through. And they're going to be hectic for the crew, the ground staff, SEM down. The sun is out as the rain comes down. DG, what have you done with the weather?
Just that time of the year, Dan Morrison. Rainy season here in Trinidad and Tobago. Had good weather for this Hero CPL thus far. I've been able to produce results for all matches. That's match 17. I'm confident that we will get a result. No abandoned matches so far in Hero CPL, knock wood.
Yeah, we had that shortened game, wasn't it? Got turned into 5 overs to constitute a match. I think over the years, that the previous 7 years, of course, when the landscape was quite normal, now we've got the pandemic, and the 2 crews, and yeah, pretty much in between. We've been very fortunate with the weather around, which is great. The Hero CPL and the fans alike around this wonderful region, the Caribbean. So here though, in 2020, match 17, yeah, 26 for 1, having been put into bat by Kyron Pollard. A successful bowler, Akil Hussain, who finally gets a game here. He comes in, says he comes in for DJ Bravo. Spin, and more spin to win.
That's been the trend at the Queen's Park Oval in the previous 6 matches. As mentioned, 41 of the 71 wickets to fall in those 6 matches going to spinners. That's surely informing Kyron Pollard and the options being used with the new ball. Talking about Pollard, we had a chance to catch up with Kyron earlier. Let's hear from him.
There's always confidence. If it's one thing when you step on a cricket field or you start a tournament, the main goal is to win the tournament, and the confidence is always there. The guys that we have in the dressing room, full of exuberance and full of confidence as well. I don't really have personal, goals set as to what I want to achieve, when I stepped in a tournament. My biggest role, obviously, is knowing your role and responsibility within that team and trying to execute it. Sometimes you have to walk out on the first ball, you have to hit the 6 for a game to win, so you can't think, oh shucks, I'm 20 runs short of my target, then that puts all sorts of different things in mind.
Oh, another screamer, that's it! There's 500, he holds his hand aloft.
Having Bravo back is a big plus. What he brings to the team on and off the field, I don't think anyone or anything can replace that. He has been the leader of TKR since inception. He has brought a culture towards the Trinbago Knight Riders. He has been their leader. He has won titles for them. His performances on and off the field has been magnificent. He encourages everyone. So now having him around again and taking care of the old boy, we have to just appreciate, what he brings. And there's a situation where, as I said, he just wants to come and enjoy himself and be that exuberant and be that guy who wants to make a difference. Anytime you have egos in cricket, then you shouldn't be playing a team sport. Doesn't matter who leads. I played on them when he was the West Indies captain. I played on them in different tournaments in club cricket. I came up on them looking up to him. When I went to Mumbai Indians in 2010, he actually recommended myself. And then after that, he had a big auction and he got the sack and I stayed there. And I'm still there at the moment. So that in itself speaks volumes about the friendship. So when it comes to captaincy and these things, it's just a position. At the end of the day, in anything that you do, you try to build leaders and you try to build people. And he's an individual that has built a lot of us. And again, he just wants to enjoy himself and we just want to give him that opportunity to be himself. And when we look in the scheme of things of all that has been happening, getting the opportunity to just play the tournament and get the opportunity to play the sport that we know and do our profession, that in itself should be appreciated. And all the work that has been put in, for that to take place, that and all needs to be appreciated. And it comes from governments to CPL, to staff, to media, to each and every person that have played a part in trying to get this tournament going. Kudos to them. Hopefully this can be a groundbreaking, another franchise, another tournaments. On the back of this, we'd get an opportunity to play so people can see live sports.
Yeah, one heck of an athlete and such a talent on the circuit of T20 cricket. Aaron Pollard. He's been around for a long, long time now. Now, DG, about him, you've seen him, you've grown up, he's a little bit younger, sure, but you've seen that talent coming through and what an exceptional talent he is.
I had the privilege of obviously seeing Aaron Pollard being introduced to first-class cricket and then seeing that development and entry into T20 cricket. I can tell you one thing, he's a fierce competitor, doesn't lack confidence in his ability, and over the years what I've seen is a great degree of maturity in his game. He's pushed himself to be the best that he can be. He was usually considered as someone that can just go and bat 3 or 4 overs, but I think he has the capability to play that big innings. In Hero CPL 2019 was the first time, or 2018 I think was the first time he scored his first T20 century. So it's good to see players developing, progressing, and now he's taking on leadership responsibility, and that requires not only looking at your own game, but also the development of others around you to get that collective effort to win matches.
Well, we've seen some brilliant catches over the years, and one from last year. I've got to bring up the one from last year because it is exceptional, very, very memorable, and let's get to it because...
Oh my God, the best that you can ever get from a spectator. Skill, talent, balance, appreciation for his beverage.
Yeah, look, I get to see that, and that's what it's all about. The fans, what they bring to cricket full stop, let alone in the Caribbean, and having fun, and it was just extraordinary. We don't have that. So what the fans have got to do, fans have got to head over to the hashtag #CatchACarib on social media to submit their catching videos, and you'll win prizes. Because unfortunately, with COVID-19, you can't be in the stadium. And massively frustrating for all concerned. But geez, what a catch that was last year.
That's the flavour of Hero CPL. The engagement of the fans. Now you still have a chance and an opportunity to be involved in Hero CPL 2020. On the bright side, ground staff just taking the covers off. The It's fairly clear over the hills. And we're hoping we're able to resume this contest between defending champions and the three-time champions. Calmez, the star in the last match for the Tridents, with his 85, 8 hero maximums. There he is, centre of screen. Can he repeat? He was the hero in that match against the Tallowers when they were in some trouble, the Tridents, and he delivered that over in particular, Danny Morrison, when he took the attack to Carlos Brathwaite. Exceptional.
Carved it to all parts. Yeah, he's watching there on the big screen, watching himself scythe it through the offside and up and over on the onside. Runs so far in 2020. Hetmeyer, well, he got off to a hiss and a roar early. He's just stuttered a little bit of late. Nevin Lewis, well, that innings of 89, and he just pumped it. I think he hit 9 sixes. Extraordinary. And Kyle Mears, he's raced up that ladder. So's Roston Chase, Mr. Consistent. Darren Bravo, got a few little red inkers. He's hung around and showed his patience as well. A couple of wicket chance. Majid, yeah, well, Kugelheim was there on 10, so the spinners who've been dominating proceedings here at Queen's Park Oval, and unsurprisingly, 2 spinners at the top there. And a few Zooks.
And more importantly, 2 seamers as well. Majid, he's enjoyed bowling at the Queen's Park Oval. Such a difficult proposition. When you can arm the ball into the left-handers, you can take it away from the right-handers with that carom ball, like that. Clearly a great asset to the Tallowers team. Haven't been in good form, the Tallowers. Just 2 wins for the Tallowers. This is where they sit at number 5 with 4 points. With these 2 teams, Knight Riders at the top, 5 from 5. Tridents, 2 wins also.
Yeah, good news. The sun is starting to smile a bit more, and ground staff busy. Umpires are checking things out. We have been told we should be getting a start in approximately 4 or 5 minutes. Take a short break. See you on the other side.
Here, this is still here. Martha, this is still here. So go ahead, here. Beggar 9000 है कई बार लग गया 9 होता है तेरा वीडियो को तरह नाक लो खबर है ये लिया तो अब दिन ये अपने खाली अपडेट मार देना हेलो हेलो वेलकम टू माय लाइव स्ट्रीम
today on Super Saturday. And weather at the moment is smiling again. So forecast the odd shower. As Darren Gang has been saying, it is after all the wet season. So a little frustrating for the players, on again, off again. But thankfully, it's not just a heavy deluge that's hanging around for an hour or two, soaking the playing surface. So just a short little shower. This is the only wicket to fall so far. Too close to cut. He paid the price to Shea Hope.
Spinner again accounting for a wicket. Yet another at the Queen's Park Oval, Danny.
Anyway, here's some pace. Hurrah! Jaden Seals. This young man. Very, very talented athlete. Love the way. Glides in, leans forward, loads up, head going towards the target. So, hoping they can just get into shape. Bowl at wonderful, foolish length. See if he can get something out of the surface. Knock over Johnson Charles. No mean feat. Charles is a good touch. So is Kyle Manx. Rightio, here we go. Careful those legs. Just a little looser to get the body moving.
Johnson Charles will enjoy this option of a fast bowler bowling to him. What we've seen so far in Hero CPL is his approach to batting and scoring runs. And he's done it quite well for the Tridents at the top of the innings. Loves to cut the ball, loves to pull the ball as well. Not a big driver of the cricket ball. He likes it short, Johnson Charles, and with pace.
Yeah, about there. Yeah, just again underlines the slowness of this 22 yards. Playing back in St Lucia, that would have just had a lovely gather on it. Johnson Charles could have sided it over point or in front of point. This is one of his go-to areas. So conscious.
Look at that trigger, just opening the front foot, just allowing him to access the ball through the offside. Some players do that just to balance their game. We know he's an on-sided player, Johnson Charles. So if you're looking on and you're wondering why he's opening that front foot, it's really to develop his offside play. Just access the ball a little bit easier and not lock himself off. Subtle adjustments that we see from players. We heard Colin Monroe talk about adjusting at the start of the innings in slow conditions. The game always as a batsman is a work in progress, Danny.
Patience is the key here. In between, got 4 or 6 will never go astray, of course. This fabulous format. Colin, can you hear me still?
Hello, yes.
Now listen, have you spoken to the weather gods? What's happening?
Oh, well, since we've got here, it's been like how you've said, it's on and off, and all the Trini boys are saying that it's behind the scoreboard that's working there, but it's coming from the other side at the moment, so hopefully that's gone past us and we can get on and play a full game here.
This kid looks exciting. I like the look of Seals, Colin.
Bowling.
Sweet stuff from Mears.
Can't go for the strong boy.
Colin, do you get stuck into young Seals in the nets? Is he a tough customer to face?
Oh, at the uni ground the other morning, I got my off thump first ball out of the ground, and then I got one that went through the top a little bit. Then I walked out. I was like, nah, I can't be facing that now. If I get a finger or yeah, so he's not nice to face, that's for sure.
Kilo saying continues. Great to see Akil getting a game alongside his childhood friend, Carrie Pierre. Both emanate from east part of Spain. Very few national players, cricket players, come from that part of Spain. They've done well. They've come through success level until junior secondary school. Akil went on to play for Fatima College, the alma mater of Bran Lara. And he's coming off a good domestic season in 4-day cricket. Useful batsman, good enough to score first-class 100. Not as good a fielder as Carey, but not bad. Charles way outside leg stump. And still manages to go leg side. And that's not good. That's not good, Darren. Your clubmate, and you've done him no favours.
Yeah, just sloppy fielding, concentration from Bravo out there at deep mid wickets. He runs around. Allowing for that boundary to run away. So Johnson Charles looking for those boundaries. And again, bottom edge, that'll run away. May not reach it. The outfield is slower. Fawad Ahmed nearly falling over the line there.
It's interesting for Akil, as in what line does he bowl with Johnson Charles standing way outside leg stump, looking to be able to access both sides of the ground.
I quite like it because at least he has given it some thought. He's considered that spin has been challenging at this venue and he's come up with a plan. Whether you like it or not is your opinion, but he has thought through it carefully. He would have discussed it with his coaches and he's backing himself just to get his pads out of the line of the stumps and hit the ball when it is on the stumps.
That's one of the shots that he's looking to open up. I think it might have been maybe a touch outside off stump, but he's trusting himself that even if it's on the stump, he can still penetrate that offside field.
It also just throws the question back to the bowler that, you know, it's an unusual sort of look when you're looking down the stump line and there's no batsman there. He's way outside leg stump.
End of the Guardian Line power play, 37 for 1. Who played that wonderful innings in the last game. 85, batted deep into the innings and played some stunning shots, just a confirmation. The Guardian live power play.
What's going to be intriguing here is that 85 was magnificent, but if there was any sort of chink in the armour of that innings, it was against leg spin and the bowling of wrong-uns, and Fawad Ahmed would have seen that and has started with the wrong-un. He's bowled another one in his second delivery, but Kyle Mayers is up for it, cutting it away square of the wicket. Well, there's always a lot of sharing of information in these tournaments around the world, and Fawad Ahmed is one of those players that is a natural giver. He is more than happy to share his knowledge and help and discuss the game. Having had a chat with him a few days ago, and I think it's a pathway that he wants to continue once he finishes playing. Nicely worked into the leg side, and the game needs people like Fawad Ahmed to remain in the game and share his knowledge about spin bowling. There's so many elements to it. There's the technical, there's the strategical side of it as well, which is very, very challenging for wrist spinners. He's got a wealth of information that he's happy to share, which is just so nice to see.